Hi, it is Brianna Wilkerson here from Made Well, a coaching practice really designed to empower others to be healthy and thrive in all areas of their lives. And so, as many of you know, I started out as a health coach, but now, after just journeying with many different people in health coaching and outside of it, I've just really also feel really passionate about seeing other health coaches and entrepreneurs thrive in their business. And so now I also do business coaching and also purpose and life coaching, really helping women really understand their purpose and really how to go about that, whether that is starting something new like a ministry or a business or a project, or really being the best at whatever they're doing and really finding purpose in who they are and what they're called to do. And so this is day 2 of the Build Your Healthy Tribe Challenge. I am really excited that you're here, and I hope you really enjoyed day 1 when we talked about discovery calls and just seeing how those calls can be used for many different things. Market research, getting to know people, really what their needs are, as well as building relationship, potential clients, and even building your list, right? So we talked about that. I hope you did the PDF. Hope you're engaging in the group and everything. And so today we're going to talk about something called low-hanging fruit. And this is something that I am doing, the business course from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. And it's something really that I was thinking about before this section came out. And it's about really looking at our warm leads, or the people that are ready, that we already have access to, the organizations that we already have access to. Instead of thinking we need to meet a bunch of different strangers, there is room for that, but there is room for really capitalizing on the people and the places that you already know. And so some of those areas are simply, starting out with family and friends and really just asking themselves, like, do you guys want a health coaching? Do you want a health history? Or do you want coaching? Or do you want this service? Whatever you are and wherever you're at, just asking them. And then asking them if they know anyone and if they would refer anyone. And you'll be surprised. They actually might, And then also just asking them if they want to be added to your list. That is just simple, and that's how I started. I started over a year ago in my list, and I just created one. I was like, I need a central place to email everybody. I just posted it on Facebook, invited friends through email, and they joined. So there you go. And what's been really cool about that is that maybe a particular friend didn't do health coaching, but she comes to my workshops and stuff, but she, actually she did. She referred her mom. And so there you go. It's like you just never know. And so don't negate that, right? And then another thing is, if you actually work somewhere else in addition to health coaching, it's a human resource department or whoever's in charge of like the wellness or social workshops or whatever they may be, learning and development, ask your HR department, can I have a wellness workshop? And even if they don't have a wellness committee, if it's like a small organization, maybe you start the wellness committee. So just start there. Start where you're at. As well as if you go to a gym, if you know any wellness professionals, if you have a physiotherapist, chiropractor, or your regular doctor, you can be such a great asset and of great value there. So go and ask them. And you don't need to do everyone, right? You can pick one or two that you really think you should start off with and really build a relationship there and see where that leads. Now, if you are a parent or you are somehow connected to a school, maybe it's your past school and you're still connected in some way, ask the principal or the director of the school if you could talk about wellness and health. And trust me, it is needed, because you have health class, but let's be honest, it's not always talking about or showing kids how to eat nutritious all the time. And if we're really honest, it's really about the parents, right? It's about how the parents are then feeding their children. So maybe you start at a PTA, right? So just kind of think about all these different areas. And then the last one to really kind of just consider is local organizations. If you are a health coach, what local fairs, what local organizations or causes or initiatives or walk runs or anything like that can you partner with, and can you go to, and can you share about what you're doing? And as well as, and anything else that you think would really kind of, those organizations that will somehow connect you. And so my personal story around this is I've tried all of these things, And again, I started with family and friends, and I joined our wellness committee at my accounting firm. And I actually did a workshop, last May on health coaching and essential oils, and I got a lot of people added to my list. Some people got oils, and some people also did the Whole30 challenge that I was doing after that. And so there's definitely benefits to it. Some of them are in my Facebook group, and so it's really awesome. And then the gym I go to, really good friends with the owners. I actually started off health coaching there and really just practicing when I was still getting my certification. And then we now have a kind of a setup that, if they refer someone to me, or if any of their clients, which I already most likely know because our gym is small, we split, the fee. And I don't have children yet. But I am really connected to my school. It's a small school. So I am actually thinking about maybe doing something there as well, and thinking about how that could benefit the school as well. And then some other organizations, there's a kind of like a art creative studio that started here. I'm really good friends with, not really good friends, but really know the owner, and she's all about entrepreneurs. Trust me. She's Entrepreneurs Days and all these things, and I've been hosting classes there and kind of partnership there. I've become a member there, and maybe once or twice a month I host a class, something health or wellness related, right? And so I've just seen a lot of benefits, because I always ask at the end of all of these things, whether there's a sign-up sheet, would you want to be added to my mailing list to get health and wellness tips, as well as all the other things that I'm up to, and everyone most likely says yes. And I've had some unsubscribes since I've started my list, but it's usually been people who just kind of signed on maybe to get the freebie, and that I actually don't know well, but most of the people that I know there that I've either built a relationship or connected to have stayed on, and so there's so many ways and so many opportunities right at your fingertips. Like, you're going to a tree, low-hanging fruit, just grab it. Don't try to go climb the mountain and get another tree. Just try your best where you're at. And so I've created a PDF for this challenge for today. So just go ahead, print it out, and fill it out. Just brainstorm, think of ideas, and then pick one or two of them that you can really do this week. Contact someone this week, because it's all great and fine and dandy if you're coming up with all the ideas, but ideas do not always equal implementation or action. Let's just be honest. So really go ahead and do that. So that's all from me. Remember to engage in the group. The more people that engage during this 7-day challenge, the more opportunities you have to win the bonuses. And so ask me any questions you have. Remember, I'm going to go on live, try my best to go on live for a little bit throughout the week. Not at the same time, I just have a bunch of different things kind of going on, but just know that as well. All right, have a great, great day, and be engaged in the group, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, have a good one.